Hi, this is Allison. So much has gone on in the last few weeks. I haven't done a video, and I realized last night that it is because I'm not recording until I have a full class. Everything makes sense and everything's together. And yet there's information that is coming through that we really need to know as we go. And I don't have all the answers, and I won't have the answers more than likely until I'm through with whatever this current phase is in the next phase. There are things that energetically are really kicking up in the cellular level. The last 3 weeks has been just weird all over the place, from the bottoms of my feet being hot, to being overheated, to having grief, anger, all kinds of emotions, to the point that there are emotions that I'm not even sure what to call them. I may say I'm depressed, or it feels like I'm on the depression verge, and yet it's not really the proper word to use for it. The things that are coming up are, of course, personal for each of us, and the things that I'm going to say or may end up saying, take what resonates and the rest is dump it. Because there's times when information comes through that I really am not sure. Is it just for me? Is it for others? And so, hey, we'll just see what happens today with this. The cycle that we currently are in, and we're coming up into this black moon, the second full moon of the month of July, it is a review of life, a review of the last 14 years anyway, in this cycle of what do I want to carry forward with me? What do I want to include in my next life that I'm making for myself right now? Some of the difficulties seem to be that we aren't yet really sure of what was 3D energies, what is 4, 5, 10D energies, and so it becomes really looking at, does this make me happy? Does it bring me joy? Is this something that I'm just doing because it's what I've always done? This is who I am. And to look at all of that going, that's all well and good. It's gotten us to where we are, but is it something that I want to continue? Is this experiences that I want to replay again just because they're comfortable, just because I know how to deal with them? And for me, the answer is no. No. I look constantly in the last couple of days of what is it that I'm doing in a day. In the last 2 days, I've sat and colored and I've crocheted, and I'm like, let's break habits. Let's do something different on a creative mode until I'm really up to speed and fully into a new way of being. The images were like our guides are standing behind us with a big checklist, especially now through and up till the August 8th official power day of the Lionsgate. Going, okay, well, she's still doing that. Well, I guess that's something she wants to continue. This is something she wants to continue. Oh, look, she's making changes. Maybe she doesn't want this in the next cycle. And when I keep the mental picture of, my higher selves and my oversoul with a checklist marking off things that I'm agreeing to, that I'm accepting, that I'm allowing in my life, it really is forcing me to look at things differently, to want things to be different, and to really just look at it and see what isn't in alignment with the me that I am. Not the Allison, not the human. And the human is having some difficulties in that. I have been prompted to get rid of everything again, get down to a suitcase. And I went through a mini meltdown a few days ago of doing that again, of realizing, man, I'm materialistic, and some things I'm just wanting to keep with me, and I'm just wanting to hold on to, and yet by the end of a good cry, I realized none of this stuff even matters. None of it even matters. It's as though we are all being asked to be at the minimum. What do you really require, and what do you not? And to allow things to move in the spirit way of doing things. And the images are almost as though, looking at our ancestors who moved from place to place according to the seasons, and that does seem to be, again, in some ways what the spirit, our oversouls, are moving us towards. Whether we're all okay with it, that's another question. And there's times when I do balk it. Do I have to be on the move again? Do I have to keep traveling, around this world as many times as I already have? And yet, I do want to be of service. I have chosen to be of service. And I will do and go wherever Spirit leads me to go. Not easy, but I can do it. I can do it. I am in another temporary place, which is wonderful, and I'm not sure how long I will be here, and I guess as soon as Spirit has everything arranged and I'm in the vibrational match to that, then I will be able to move on to another location. I am available now again for sessions if anyone is interested in looking into anything that they want to look at and get the messages that are ready to be given to you through your higher selves, through your oversoul, or from Source directly. It's trying, it's fun, it's exciting. I do enjoy looking at the new things that come up that I've never even thought of before. Day by day, I keep learning what I learn about myself and realizing that I really have been filled with a lot of programs that are still running, and as much as I've done the work daily for years, there still seems to be little bits here and there that I am going to clean up. I think that's it.